Now.
Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. They hope to bring it back to life, but tonight we now know for certain the Park Falls paper mill is being liquidated. Mayor Mike Boblik released a statement tonight saying, quote, "The auction of the paper mill's equipment has been substantially completed." Boblik says the liquidation process, the removal of the equipment, will last at least 2 years, and that some of the buildings on site will likely be back in use during that process. Boblik adds he will personally work to collect historic items and paperwork from the mill so they're preserved for the future. The city had been hoping to get federal funding or at least help to restart the mill. We now know that will not be happening. New tonight, several people were injured in a crash involving an Amish buggy and another vehicle in Taylor County. The Taylor County Sheriff says it happened on County Highway E in the town of Little Black when 35-year-old Skylar Opelt of Medford ran into the back of the buggy with his vehicle at highway speeds. They say 10 people were in the buggy at the time. At least 8 of them were taken to the hospital with injuries. The sheriff's office believes Opelt was under the influence of a controlled substance at the time. They also blame inattentive driving. That crash is still under investigation. All right, outside, Jeff, how are we looking heading into the holiday?
Well, the average high temperature is 35. Today we did 47 in Rhinelander, but this will not last much longer. We have colder air on the way right now. In fact, it's flooding into the area as we speak. Current temperatures are 34, so almost at freezing in Rhinelander. Once we go below it tonight, we're not going to get out of it or rise above it until probably Saturday or Sunday. Okay, so 41 right now in Wausau, 37 for Mosinee, so it's comfortable still out there, but the wind is shifting out of the northwest right now, and there is just a lot of cold air northwest of us, so this is moving in our direction. Tomorrow is going to be a much colder day with high temperatures back in the low 20s and a gusty northwest wind. The wind out there now is beginning to pick up. It's going to rattle a few windows tonight out of the northwest or so with lots of cloud cover out there currently. There will be some lake-enhanced snow showers out there tonight too, especially along and north UP border. You can get several inches Gilgibbock range tomorrow. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is cloudy skies, a couple of light flurries and snow showers out there with low temperatures down near 20. Your full forecast coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. So it's going to start getting chilly again. And we all know in winter you need a good coat, gloves, boots. But for financially insecure families, getting those things can be tough, expensive. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski shows us how one local group and a couple local businesses are helping make sure no child goes cold.
Warm the Children is a local organization that has been working for years to make sure kids in the community stay warm come the winter season, and now they're expanding.
Some residents actually in the area said we would like to see some of that money stay here in Three Lakes, and Northland Clothing Company is interested in becoming a part of the program.
As the coordinator for Warm the Children, Tony knows providing to families in need of support goes a long way.
And Warm the Children just kind of takes that pressure off. And for these kids, you know, coming from that kind of background, they get high quality name brand clothing.
And for those who have utilized the program, it feels great knowing the Northwoods is supportive.
It helps to know that if I need help next year, then I can always reach out to this program, and then I'll make sure that my kids have what they need for the following that year.
In the past, Warm the Children has worked with Glicks, which has continued. However, this year's expansion to Three Lakes will help to better serve the Northwoods.
We have organizations putting forth that they want to be part of this program that serves their community, and to have Northland Clothing Company join Glicks, that's just showing that, you know, businesses that donate are a great part of this program.
And for shop owner Jennifer Bauman, being able to help is just another way to show community support.
Obviously, there's a need for it, and, you know, we want to be here to help any of the kids that would ever need anything, so it's nice that we can do it.
In Three Lakes, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
While the temperatures outside are dropping, new numbers from the Labor Department show the U.S. economy appears to be heating up. First-time unemployment claims fell to 199,000 last week. That's down 71,000 from the previous week and marks the lowest level since November 1969, more than 50 years ago. The overall total people receiving unemployment fell to 2,049,000 nationwide. That's down 60,000 from the week before. On Wall Street, stocks had a fairly quiet day today. The Dow was down early. It rallied, ending essentially flat, down 9 points, closing at 35,804. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 both rose slightly. The market is closed tomorrow ahead of a half day on Friday. While unemployment rates are dropping and wages are rising, inflation is also rising and hitting many Americans hard. The American Farm Bureau says this is going to be the most expensive Thanksgiving on record, costing the average family 14% more than last year. Gabe Cohen reports.
As Jim Jones finishes the sweet potato harvest on his North Carolina farm, skyrocketing costs are slicing through his profits. Are you seeing any more money from this inflation?
No, we're actually paying for it.
The price of fertilizer, fuel, and labor are way up with no ceiling in sight. How did your profit change this year?
I would say maybe 10-15%.
What about looking ahead to next year?
I'd add that much more to it again.
Inflation may be cooking up the most expensive Thanksgiving in history for families. The USDA says the average dinner cost is up 5%. The American Farm Bureau says it may be as much as 14%. Their survey shows price hikes on most products, from potatoes to cranberries to turkeys, which are nearing a record high. Despite those markups at the market, many farmers say the price they receive for their crop isn't going up. So your price is staying the same.
My price staying the same, or a little lower.
Why don't farmers just raise the price of their crops?
Farmers are price takers, not price makers.
Patty Edelberg is vice president of the National Farmers Union.
Who's making the money from that inflation?
Much more the middleman than anybody else.
The USDA confirms that in many cases, processors and distributors that get food from the farm to store shelves are the ones passing along their surging costs. With materials and ingredients still stuck on cargo ships and a shortage of labor and truckers driving up wages and costs.
To some extent, we're also trying to pay for the uncertainty in the marketplace right now.
Trey Malone is an agricultural economist at Michigan State University.
So we're in the middle of a perfect storm of unique events in agricultural production. I would say buckle up for a while longer of these higher input costs.
Some farms are stocking up on materials in case suppliers run out. Others are waiting, hoping prices will drop. All these costs, especially labor, are threatening Matt Alvernaz's California sweet potato farm.
We were making $100,000 to $150,000 a year in profit. This year we're probably going to lose $80,000 to $120,000.
And it's only getting worse.
We could potentially lose $250,000 next year. We would not have enough cash to take into the following year in order to get our operating loan in order to operate for the following year.
Farmers are used to volatility, and both Alvernaz and Jones are now looking for ways to adapt, like downsizing or shifting to other crops.
It's going to worry you, but I ain't going to let it get me down. We'll survive somehow.
As long as these money problems stop piling up.
We just need to get a fair price for what we're growing.
It's Gabe Cohen reporting. As we hit the holiday season, the daily COVID-19 numbers here in Wisconsin are starting to look a lot more like they did this time last year. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports about 3,600 new COVID cases, keeping our daily average for the last week right around 3,150. DHS also reports 29 new deaths today. We're averaging 16 per day over the last week. Oneida County also announced 2 new deaths today. Their total is 89 for the pandemic. Healthcare officials say there are several reasons why the number of cases have risen so sharply in the last couple of months, but the number of deaths we reported have not. More kids are testing positive. They tend to have mild cases. Though unvaccinated people continue to make up the majority of new cases, more vaccinated people are also testing positive, but they tend to have mild cases. And healthcare experts say with the whole world focused on this one single thing, they've developed treatments that are more effective than the ones they've used at the beginning of the pandemic. Aspire's healthcare leaders say they're using monoclonal antibody treatments at 10 of their facilities on some of their patients. The infusion adds artificial antibodies to help people with weakened immune systems better fight off an infection.
Antibody treatments have been used for several years to treat a variety of different disease states.
Spira says they've found the therapy to be effective so far, but they emphasize the vaccine is still the best way to keep yourself safe.
The antibodies are a great option for patients that meet certain criteria, but access is limited. The vaccine is highly effective and available almost anywhere and are going to help us long term in decreasing our COVID numbers.
Spira estimates they've infused about 1,500 people or doses with this antibody treatment. 250 people, they think, is about how many people they've saved from having to go into hospitals with this treatment. Still ahead, we'll have tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. Next on Newswatch 12 at 10.
My name is Sheldon. I'm from Wausau. I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a deteriorating spine. And finally, I couldn't hardly function no more. So I'm sitting and watching TV and I see Dr. Justin Sherrick come on there. I got right in the car and drove right down to his office. I started treatment that very same day. And that brings us here today. I'm totally pain-free. Can't thank the doctor enough.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
This Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. America's best-selling trucks are here and capable SUVs are rolling out. Get great offers on the Ford that's right for you, like Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV, and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. So this Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months, plus $500 bonus cash on Ford F-150. See your local Ford dealer today.
These days, we're spending more time than ever before at home. Where the perfect pendant can spotlight your newfound skills in the kitchen. Where the right chandelier takes daily dinner from basic to brilliant. And where your decorating choices are all of a sudden illuminated. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting becomes a reflection of your personal style. Modern, sleek, eclectic. Whatever your pleasure, we have hundreds of options to make your home shine a little brighter. Find your style with Patriot Lighting, only at Menards.
Well, here we are, life in a northern town. Isn't it fantastic? Lots of sunshine throughout the day today with temperatures back up near 50, most of us in the 40s though. Then the clouds roll back in with a cold front in the area now. That's really going to cool us off for tomorrow. But look what we did today. 47 in Rhinelander, 51 for Wausau, 53 for Wapaka. So again, you got the idea. Today was the warm day. We're not going to do this again for a while as much colder air is on the way. It's already beginning to flood in now, slowly. At 34 in Rhinelander, 41 for Wausau, 32 for Ladysmith. So the cold air is over here to the west of us, moving in our direction. It's going to be here all day tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday too. Okay, so the average high is 35. The average low now is 19 in the teens. Look at the record low, 11 below back in 1950. So the atmosphere can do that. No real cold in the way in Washington time soon. And the sun set earlier at 4:19. Okay, so here's the really cold stuff across the Dakotas right now. That is moving, or a piece of it, in our direction. It'll be here by dawn tomorrow morning and stay with us all day into Friday too. So a cold Thanksgiving day for us and a cold shopping day afterwards. So going forward, 23 the forecast high tomorrow with a gusty northwest wind making it feel like single digits through the afternoon. 28 for Friday and then back in the 30s for Saturday. So notice though, there's no 40s on this map anymore. Those are gone. The last one for a while was likely in the area today. All right, so lots of clouds out there now. The front is pretty much about right across central Wisconsin currently. We're waiting for the wind to shift out of the northwest now. That is going to do a couple things. A, cool us off, but B, kick up some lake effect snow showers later on tonight and into tomorrow morning, as there's just lots of cold air over here, flooding over Lake Superior, which is, by the way, wide open still with surface temperatures near 40. That's lots of fuel for lake effect snow. We'll likely get a little bit in here of that in here tomorrow into tomorrow night. But the pattern is active. This system here across the west going up into Canada, when they do this, they tend to shove all the cold air over here, down here. That's what's happening for us beginning tonight and throughout the day tomorrow and Friday. So here's the map. The cold front has gone through. High pressure is building in. It's a cold area of high pressure. It is late November, so we'll have cold weather for us through the weekend and beyond. There's a little bit of light snow out there now. There's some flurry action. It will not be a big deal at all tonight. We have some more flurries in the forecast for us, though, on Saturday. So the wind is now shifting out of the northwest, around 10 to 15 miles per hour sustained. It'll gust near 25 tonight. You'll likely notice that tomorrow morning as well. It's going to pick up some lake-enhanced snowfall, too. This is what the models are thinking. A couple of inches go Gibbet Range on Tanagan, and a couple of these will likely make it into Vilas County and maybe northern Oneida County, too. So if you're traveling north tomorrow into tomorrow night, be ready for some snow-covered roadways there. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is lots of clouds out there and breezy. Some light snow and flurries can't be ruled out. Look for low temperatures down near 20, with the northwest wind gusting near 25 by daybreak tomorrow. For tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, turning partly cloudy through the afternoon, but highs only in the low 20s tomorrow, with some light snow and flurries, especially north of Highway 8 and that gusty northwest wind. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows light snow tomorrow morning. Friday, we're just cold at 28. A little bit of light snow on Saturday as well. Not a big deal. Overall, a pretty nice weekend on the way with temperatures back in the 30s. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Time now to hear what Newswatch 12 viewers are saying this week on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents.
To listen to your messages, press L.
Hi, this is Pat from Land O'Lakes. I want to compliment Justin on his neat snowflake tie. I love it. And I like that one he had on a couple of weeks ago, that neat green and blue plaid one. Hey, it's something different. They look cool. Bye now.
If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Remember, I respond to some of the calls on Fridays on My 2 Cents. The college basketball season is just beginning, but already the Wisconsin men's team is piling up some big-time wins. We'll have highlights from the championship game of the Maui Invitational in Vegas. Not kidding. After the break. First, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
This Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. America's best-selling trucks are here and capable SUVs are rolling out. Get great offers on the Ford that's right for you, like Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV, and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years straight. So this Black Friday, get holiday ready with Ford. Now, get a 2021 Escape, Edge, or EcoSport with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for just $29.99 a line. All on a nationwide 5G network that provides the best overall experience and reliability. Call 844-677-2999.
Unlimited for $29.99. This offer's gonna take off.
We changed the rules when we introduced mobile with no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And now we're doing it again, making it easier to get unlimited for less with our best deal ever. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99.
That's amazing.
It's the best deal in mobile.
Join the millions who've switched and get the best deal in mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included for just $29.99 and save up to 60%. Call 844-677-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers can get 2.49% financing and $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll give you a preview of Small Business Saturday at Cabaret Cove.
Plus, turning colder, we'll actually be having wind chill to talk about, some single digits even. That and some snow flurries to talk about on your Thursday morning.
Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
All right, question time for you. You can play along at home if you'd like. Can you name me the city where the Maui Jim Maui Invitational takes place? It's Las Vegas, obviously. And after a couple of upset wins, Wisconsin had a chance to capture their first tournament championship. And why not ride the hot hand? Johnny Davis is going to hit the turnaround jumper. He had a 30-piece in the semifinal, and here he was again, driving the lane and drawing the foul. He had another 20 points in this one. It's not 30, but still pretty good. In the final stretch, the Badgers are trying to put this one away. Tyler Wall hit him with the dream shake. And then on the other end, he would get the block to seal it. The Badgers stay red hot. They win the Maui Invite by a final score of 61-55. Moving on up to the big leagues, the Bucks hosting the Detroit Pistons, and Milwaukee controlled this game from the jump. Drew Holiday going ISO, then dumps it off to Bobby Portis, and there's old BP with the flush. And you got to check out this play. In transition, it's Portis to Middleton to Grayson Allen to Giannis. Get out of my way. Milwaukee opened this game on a 14-0 run, and they're now 10-8 on the season after a 114-93 win. When I was a kid, I played 1 year of indoor soccer, and I don't think I scored a single goal. So clearly soccer wasn't my thing. But luckily, Yaroslav Misichin and Torin Holtz had you covered if you wanted to watch some good soccer action this fall. The Lakeland Union and Mosinee Star Attackers were both named to the Soccer Coaches Association All-State team. Both players were also GNC All-Conference members, and they were both unanimous selections on top of that. Misichin also finished 7th in the state in goals scored, and he was this season's GNC Offensive Player of the Year. So Matt LaFleur comes from the Sean McVay coaching tree, and he even spent a little bit of time on the Rams staff. So LaFleur is probably a good place to start if you want to start understanding LA's offensive attack. The last time these two teams met, last year's divisional playoff game at Lambeau Field. And the Packers held Jared Goff to only 148 yards of total passing. But Goff has switched that royal blue jersey for a Honolulu blue one. And in return, the Rams got former Detroit Lion Matt Stafford, a quarterback the Packers know all too well, who has also looked like that missing piece for Los Angeles.
There's not a throw that he can't make. Obviously, they're being very aggressive. They're the most explosive offense in the National Football League. I think Sean does as good as anybody of scheming you up, and they've got a guy that when it's open, it's pretty much automatic.
And Thanksgiving week did not get off on the right foot for the Packers, no pun intended, as they fell to the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday, and Aaron Rodgers apparently re-aggravated his toe injury right before halftime. So on the Pat McAfee show this week, he made a joke about having COVID toe. And when a report came out about that apparent injury, Rodgers felt that he needed to clarify this issue.
Just so I could show you the lesions on my foot here, Rob. So if I have enough room on this camera, let me see if I could. Oh, there's no lesions whatsoever. I have a fractured toe.
And Rodgers also said he's hoping for a full apology from the Wall Street Journal. Justin, I'm not so sure about you, but I didn't wake up this morning thinking I was going to see Aaron Rodgers shoving his feet in front of a camera, but I don't know. What do I know?
The last couple of years, I don't bet against anything. Thank you, Nate. We're learning more information tonight about the victims in Sunday's parade tragedy in Waukesha, as well as some of what led to that disaster. We'll have details after the break.
It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection. Get free design, a lifetime warranty, upgraded designer edging, and a free installed stainless steel sink. The Winter Blitz package, only at Stone Innovations.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Stay your way. Play your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
You know what I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection. Get free design, a lifetime warranty, upgraded designer edging, and a free installed stainless steel sink. The Winter Blitz package, only at Stone Innovations.
Tonight we're learning more information about both the suspect and the victims in Sunday's holiday parade horror in Waukesha. Megan Fitzgerald has details.
Tonight, a community shattered as more details emerge of the youngest victim of the horrific attack in Waukesha. 8-year-old Jackson Sparks was marching in the parade with his baseball team Sunday when the red SUV came plowing through. Jackson undergoing emergency brain surgery but passing away on Tuesday. The family calling it a tremendous loss. His 12-year-old brother still in the hospital, along with at least 10 other kids, many still fighting for their lives.
I was running around looking for my sister.
Kitsali Becerra Montez's 11-year-old sister, Yuretsi, who's now home recovering, was dancing in the parade. Her family was watching the moment she was struck by the car.
Just seeing her there, when we had found her, she was conscious, so she was looking up, and she just kept asking what's going on, what happened.
A little bit sad.
Allie Watcher was also there carrying the banner for the Dancing Grannies.
I heard tires squeal, and that's when I seen the car heading basically straight for the banner that I was carrying.
Virginia Sorensen was on the other end of the banner.
I was supposed to be on that side.
The car missed Allie, but Sorensen and 2 other members were struck and killed.
First-degree intentional homicide.
Details setting in as court records reveal more about Daryl Brooks' alleged actions. Documents say officers tried stopping the SUV, another calling the act intentional. This isn't where this community thought they would be the day before Thanksgiving, but they say this memorial and coming together feels like the first step towards healing.
It's here. Perkins Hearty and Homestyle menu starting at just $8.99. Enjoy our classic pot roast dinner, pot roast stroganoff, fajita breakfast quesadilla, and more. And don't forget a fresh baked pie from our holiday bake shop. Take one home or order online at perkinstogo.com.
Welcome to Ripco Credit Union. Whether you've been a member for your whole life or are just stopping in to check us out, welcome is how you'll feel. We invite you to consider the value of being a member of your truly local credit union, and we'd love to welcome you as a member of our Ripco family. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Ripco Credit Union, an attitude of excellence since 1932. Federally insured by NCUA.
An attitude of excellence. Ripco Credit Union.
Here's to the holidays. Here's to the casserole queens and Santas who saute. To the turkeys brined in beer, and well, just beer. To the ones who do the most, and the ones who do the least. To the classic traditions, and whatever you call this one. This year, no matter how you holiday, Festival has you covered. Festival Foods, a Wisconsin tradition since 1946.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck. Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
To the dentist.
To the dentist.
To the dentist! We're off to see the dentist, the most wonderful dentist of all. They are the whiz of all there is that has teeth involved. If ever a doc there was, these are them because of the painless care that causes a buzz. We're off to see the dentist, the most wonderful dentist of all.
Hi, this is Jenny, the manager of your local Big Deal store. Visit our store and save money while supporting local businesses. Go to anagobigdeals.com. That's anagobigdeals.com.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. It's Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.
All right, Nate and Justin, we are learning all sorts of things today. You know, COVID toe and also temperatures hanging out in the 30s right now. But they're going to get even colder tonight. We learned that today, as we'll have highs tomorrow basically in the 20s with some cloud cover through the day. And then look at your 7-day cold weekend ahead with temperatures in the 30s, maybe some sunshine.
A little chilly out there.
A little bit.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night. I won't be here tomorrow, so have a happy Thanksgiving as well.